Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 6 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is mixed operation, order of operations, perform multiple operations with integers, add, subtract, multiply or divide two decimals, evaluate the numerical expressions involving whole numbers. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using your email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. So select maths from the subject tab. Then so scroll down to the grade 6. There are the list of the lessons, list of the chapters here. So we are on the chapters, mixed operations, order of operations. So here are the list of the lessons regarding this chapter, and we are on the chapter, we are on the lesson that is perform multiple operations with integers. So minus 3 minus 4 plus into minus 6. Minus 3 minus 4 plus into minus 6. So first we resolve these two, okay? Let me just tell you, if there are two negative sign in integers, so it become positive. Okay, so we add the numbers. But which sign you put with it, with that number? The number which is greater number. Like let's suppose if there is minus 2 here and here is minus 3. We are adding, but you are putting the sign with the greater number, and with the greater number it's negative sign, so you put it negative 5. Okay, this is the first rule. Now the second rule, if there is one minus and one plus, so it should be subtracted, and you put the sign, and which sign you put with it, same method, you put the sign with the greater number. Let's suppose I'm going to do it here. Minus 4 plus 6, so we are subtracting 2, and which sign you put with it, the greater number. The greater number is plus sign, so you put it here plus 2. Okay, this is the rule. And if there are two addition, there are 2 plus, so we do add. This is the way that we do it. Now look at here, minus 3 plus 4, so it's on minus 3 and plus minus 4. So minus 3 minus 4, what is the answer? So minus 3 minus 4 is 7, because there are two negative sign here. And which sign you put with it? The sign with the greater number, and with the greater number it is negative sign. Okay, so with the greater number, that is negative sign, so you put it here negative. And now plus minus is minus 6. Again there are two negative sign, we are adding. 6 plus 7 is 13. But which sign you put with it? What is the sign with the greater number? The greater number is here 7, and with the 7 it's negative sign, so this is negative 13, the answer of this one. Okay, this is why that we solve it. Let's suppose now plus minus is done. Let's solve one more question related to plus and minus, then we solve the question related to multiplication, and then we solve the question related to division. So here is minus 3 plus into minus 2 plus into minus 7. Now first of all, resolve that signs. So minus 3 plus minus is minus 2 plus minus is minus 7, because if there is one plus sign, one minus sign, so it should be minus. Now signs are resolved. Now let's see, this is minus minus becomes plus, so 3 and 2 is 5, but which sign you put with it? The sign with the greater number, and here the greater number is 3, so with the 3 it's negative sign, so you put negative 5. Now putting it out here, negative 7 as well. Now there are two negative sign, so negative negative becomes plus, so 7 plus 5 is 12, and which sign you put with it? Minus sign, because 7 is greater number, and with the 7 it's negative sign, so this is minus 12. This is addition and subtraction questions. Now let's do the multiplication. 3 times minus 2, then times minus 6. So simple, 3 times 2 is 6. Let me just share my screen again. Oh, okay. All right, now it's showing. Let's suppose, let me just write it here, some multiplication again. Minus 2 times minus 3 times minus 7. Now let me just, minus minus becomes plus, 2 times 3 is 6, and the minus minus become plus, times minus 7. 6 times 7 is 42, plus minus is minus, this is minus 42. Now here is addition and subtraction questions. Now here is multiplication. Okay, if two operations are on the same term, like here, if I'm going to do it like this one, so 3 times 5 is 15, and here we put the negative sign, then plus minus minus 10. So minus 15 minus 10, there are two negative signs, so it means it's added. So 15 plus 10 is 25. But which sign you put with it? What is the sign with the greater number? With the greater number, it's negative sign, which is 15. So here is minus 25. Now let's do some test questions. 7 divided by minus 1 times minus 1. So 7 divided by minus 1, then times minus 1. Okay. So first of all, 7 divided by minus 1 times minus 1 as it is. Now this become minus 7 times minus 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Negative negative becomes plus. So here is plus 7. Now minus 3 minus into minus 12. Minus 3 minus into minus 12 divided by 4. So minus 3 minus minus becomes plus 12 divided by 4. Now minus plus is minus. So 3 minus 12 is 9. But which sign you put with it? The sign with the greater number. This is plus. Now divided 9 by 4. This is the basically wrong one. Okay, here is, you are just going to put it down. This is a wrong question. Okay, because when we are going to divide firstly here, okay, division comes first, so we divide it and then we solve it. Okay, if I'm going to write it here, we are just clicking on the wrong option. Okay, when we solve it we get the different answer. I'm just clicking it by chance. Now let's do it. For example, if I'm going to write it here, let's just move back. Minus 4 minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 7. Now you guys tell me the answer of this. So this is 4 times 3 is 12, minus minus become plus, times minus 7. Now 12 times 7 is 84, and minus sign as it is. Okay, so we are going to check this minus sign as well. In the multiplication, signs are also multiply. If there are two negative signs, so you put it plus. But in the addition or subtraction, you check it out which is the greater sign, which number is greater, and then you put that number. Now let's start the next lesson. Okay. So here is the lesson: add, subtract, multiply, and divide two decimals. So first of all, here it's the division. Divide, give the exact answer right as a decimal. 967 divided by 5. So 967 divided by 5. So here we're gonna write down the table of 5. 5 times 1 is 5, and 5 times 2 is 10. So from here we divide the 9 over the 5. So 5 times 1 is 5, first digit. After that we are subtracted. Okay, minus it. So 9 minus 5 is 4. Now 4 is less than 5, so that's the reason we bring down the 6. This is 46, and as we know that 5 times 9 is 45, and 5 times 10 is 50. We always write the smaller number, not the bigger number. Okay? We always write the smaller number, not the bigger number. So what is the smaller number? That is 5 times 9. So 5 times 9 is 45. So 46 minus 45, how much left? 1 is left. 6 minus 5 is 1. Now again we bring down the 7. Now as we know that 5 times 2 is 10, 5 times 3 is 15, and 5 times 4 is 20. So we put it here, 5 times 3 is 15, because 5 times 4 is 20, which is greater. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Now there is no number is left. So what we do here? There is a rule. We put decimal point on the top with the answer and 0 with here. Understand this point? What we do, we just put decimal point on the top and then 0 with here. So 5 times which number is 20? 5 times 4 is 20. And now here is 0. And this is our answer, 193.4. Okay. Now this is the division. Let's do the multiplication. For example, 7.2 times 6. Now as we can see, first of all 6 times 2, okay, and then we multiply 6 with the 7. So now when we multiply 6 with the 2, what is the answer? Everyone tell me in the chat, please do it. Everyone tell me in the chat, 6 times 2 is 6 times 2 is 12, okay? 6 times 2 is 12. So which number you put it here? Always we are going to put the right side digit down and moving the left side digit up. Okay. Now first we multiply 6 with the 2. Now multiply 6 with 7. So 6 times 7 is 42. And that carry 1, which is becomes 43. So put it here, 43. So now as we can see, the answer is 4, 3 and 2. Now where we put a point? Here is the important thing, that we are just going to put a point for that. Look at here. 7.2 times, if there only one digit there is a point, so from that only one digit there is a point. So 43.2 is your answer. Okay. Now this is a multiplication. Let's solve one more questions regarding this. Then we do for addition and subtraction. Let me just write it here. 9.36 times 7. Okay, now you guys tell me the answers firstly, one by one. Everyone tell me the answer. First of all, write down the table of 7 and then Write it down. 7 times 6. What is the answer? 7 times 6 is 42. Now tell me which number you are going to put it down and which number moves up as a carry. So putting down the number that is 2, because this is the right side digit, always putting down, and left side digits moves up. Okay. Now 7 times 3 is 21. Adding carry, which is 4, that becomes 24. Now again 4 is putting down and 2 moves up as a carry. Now just multiplying 7 with the 9. 7 times 9 is 63 plus 2, that becomes 65. Now 5, and we just put it down full number. This is the answer, but we also put the decimal point. It's 25 here, dear. So here it's 25. Sorry. Yeah, good. 65.52. Very well done. Now we are putting the point here because there are two digits after decimal, so there are two digits after decimal. So 65.52. And that is our answer. Alright, now let's do some addition and subtraction questions. If I'm going to write it here, 2.9 plus 3.31. So here I'm going to write 2.9, then 3.3 and 1. Now it's adding 1 as it is. Now 9 minus 3, what is the answer? 9 minus 3 is 6. It's not subtraction, it's addition. I was just wrong and then subtracted. So 1 as it is here. 9 plus 3 is 12. Okay. Putting the right side digit down, left side digit up. Point as it is. 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. And 6.21 is your answer. Okay. Alright. I'm going to write it here one more addition question. You guys tell me. Okay, this question. Now I'm going to write it 7.39, then 4.65 and 2. Let's add it. So everyone tell me the answer firstly, then we will solve together. Okay. So now Look at here. 2 as it is because there is nothing. 9 plus 5, what is the answer? That is 14. So putting down the right side digit, left side digit moves up. 1 plus 3 plus 6 is 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So putting 0, 1 again moves up as a carry. Point as it is. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12.042, that is your answer. In this way, the decimals are added. Now let's subtract it. 7.92 minus 3.51 or 3.57. Okay, I'm going to write it here. This is same just like a simple subtraction. 7.92 minus 3.57. So how can we solve it? So 2 out of 7 is possible. No, it's not. So what we do for that? We are taking borrow from the 9. 9 becomes 8 and 2 becomes 12. So now 12 minus 7, that it becomes. So now 12 minus 7, what is the answer? We are subtracting 12 out of 7. So what is the answer, guys? Tell me. That is 5. 12 minus 7 is 5. Now 8 minus 5, what is the answer? Only 3. Point as it is. Now 7 minus 3 is 4. This is 4.35. This is the subtraction of decimals. Now let's do one more question, okay? 9.25 minus 6.19. Or otherwise, here I'm going to put some greater number, okay? Let's suppose here is 7. Now let's do it. So just putting the same thing, 9.25, then 6.79, okay, and then just subtraction. Now tell me, everyone, 5 out of 9 is possible? No, it's not. So we take borrow from the 2. 2 becomes 1, 5 becomes 15. Now 15 minus 9, what is the answer? That is 6. This is 1. 1 out of 7 is possible? No. Taking borrow from 9, 9 becomes 8 and 1 becomes 11. So 11 minus 7 is, that is 4. So 8 minus 6 is 2. And where is the decimal point? It's on here. So 2.46 is your answer. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So here we just so here we are just going to finding it out. Add, subtract, multiply or divide two decimals, okay? So basically you guys practice this lesson and solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Now let's start the last lesson of the day. Evaluate the numerical expression involving whole numbers. Evaluate the expressions. Numerical expressions involving whole numbers. It's just like that. For example, you are going to, if there are three digits are here, okay, let me just open the other. If there are three values are given, let's suppose 2 plus 7 minus 9. So what we do, 2 plus 7 is 9, then minus 9, which becomes 0. Now there are three expressions, some are adding, some are subtracting. So we are solved together like this way. So this is called basically like in that case. Okay. Sometime something is divided. 4 divided by 1 times 2. Whole numbers are multiplied with the whole numbers. Okay. Now 4 that is divided by 1 times 2. So how can we do it? 4 divided by 1 times and 2. So 4 divided by 1 is 4, times 2 is 8. This is a basically expressions that we have done it, okay? Let's do the other questions. 5 divided by 5 plus 2. Let's do it. So 5 divided by 5 plus 2. Now we put it like this way, 5 divided by 5 plus 2. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, plus 2 is 3. This is the case that we have done it, okay? Now let's suppose I'm going to write it. 6 divided by 3 minus 2. So here it means that 6 divided by 3 minus 2. Now 6 divided by 3, what is the answer? 3 times 2 is 6, minus and 0. So answer is 2. So 2 minus 2, which is 0. Okay. Now let's discuss some test questions. 4 divided by 2 plus 1. So here 4 divided by 2 plus 1. Now what is the answer? 4 divided by 2 plus 1. So we are going to divide it 4 over the 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So answer is 2 plus 1, that is 3. This is the proper way that we do it. Okay. We are going to solve like this way. That is 3. Let's see, is that the right answer? Yes, this is the right answer. 3 divided by 1 plus 3. So 3 divided by 3, 3 divided by 1, so then plus 3. So it means that 3 divided by 1 plus 3. So this is 3 plus 3, which is 6. Okay, so that is 6, and this is also the right answer. 5 plus 2 divided by 1. So look at here, 5 plus 2 divided by 1. So we put it 5 plus 2 divided by 1. Division is first, so 2 divided by 1 is 2. So that is 7. So let's go with this. 5 minus 4 plus 2. Sorry, it's multiply 5 times 4 plus 2. Okay, so let's do it here. 5 times 4 plus 2. First multiply. 5 times 4 is 20, and then plus 2, which is 22. First we have done this operation, just a multiplication, and then with the answer we're going to add up. So this is 22. So let's go with this one. So here is 3 plus 5 minus 4. So 5 plus 3 is 8 minus 4, that is 4. We have done first this operation, then we have done this one. So after subtraction we get the answer 4. So here we go with the answer 4. 4 divided by 1, 4 divided by 1 times 2. This dot show the multiplication. Okay, 4 divided by 1 times 2, we are going to put like this way. Now 4 times 2 is 8, and here is the right answer. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So today we discuss the grade 6 maths chapter. Today we discuss that is a mixed operation, order of operations. And here are the list of the lessons, which is perform multiple operations with integers, add, subtract, multiply or divide two decimals, evaluate the numerical expressions involving whole numbers. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using your email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. So you guys make sure before starting the next session you practice all these questions regarding all these lessons. And if you still need any help in any of the question, then you can contact tutors by using this live chat button that is available on the A Plus website. Putting your department, that is math help, just put your name and then the send. In this way you directly contact with the tutors. So for now, have a great day you all. Bye.